Oopsie, got a little water spill on the floor. If only there were a product out there that could help me clean this up without me having to break out my mop. And yes, there is. This is the 25 by 34 inch XL chamois towel. This is from a company called Mighty Cleaner. Great company, great customer service. I will totally buy from them in the future. This is a great company to deal with. I will put links below down in the description, also down in the comments section. I'll also put links on my Amazon storefront, so make sure to check those out. But basically, the way this thing works is it's highly absorbent. I'm sure you've seen, this is just a demonstration, but I'm sure you've seen demonstrations where someone takes like a 2-liter bottle of soda and they dump it out all over like a carpet or a floor, hardwood floor tile. Makes no difference. These things are really absorbent when you use them properly. So how exactly do we get there? You can always check out their website, right, for further information. But the way that you use it properly is basically once you get it, remove the towel from the plastic case, soak it in warm water for 5 minutes, wring it out, now it's ready to use. Every point after that, it's up to you. I mean, if I had a spill, if this was like a party, somebody spilled some wine, I would just take it straight out and then just dump it. Like, it might be stiff. Your chamois might be stiff when you first take it out after you've used it a couple times. But basically what you want to do is open it up as much as you can, put it over the spill, just let it do its thing for a second or two. Basically, you're going to press down like so. This material feels really kind of interesting. It's kind of like it's a good feel. I'll let you feel it for yourself when you get yours. But basically, when you lift, boom, most of the water, or all the water is gone. I would say 99.9% of the water is now inside of the chamois. I apologize for the glares and the lighting and all that, but the water is in there now. Now what I would do is, if my other hand wasn't holding the camera, I'd basically wring this out, maybe give it one good rinse. Let's say this was like wine or some kind of pet something or other. What I would do is definitely wash it maybe with like a mild kind of a soap, wring it out, rinse it, wring it out again. You kind of get a sense of what's going on there. And then basically once you're done using it, what you want to do is fold it up again, kind of like in this shape, kind of like a burrito, roll it up really tightly as much as you can. And then you would basically put it, see if I can switch over to this area. You basically put it back into the case. So once you get it into the case, right, this is after you've wrung it out. Then what you would do is put your cap back on. See if I can get all this in one hand. This would be amazing if I could. Oh, there it goes. Okay, so the cap goes on. There is a little hole down here to help with the drying process, but this is how to properly store it. And boom, those instructions are on the back of the package. That's why I'm loving the Mighty Cleaner company for putting the directions actually on the actual storage container itself. So basically you gently fold your chamois, roll it up tight, kind of like a burrito, basically insert it back into the tube like I just showed you, put the cap on to form a tight seal, and then you're good to go, and then it's ready to go for next time. But here's how you would use your chamois properly. So I'll let you take your screenshots, do whatever you got to do there. There's the important part. Always store your chamois or your plastic or your towel in the plastic tube. Air drying may cause over hardening, which you saw in the previous videos that I showed, basically how stiff that thing can become. Avoid applying too much pressure while working with your chamois. It may cause it to wear out prematurely. And then machine wash on delicate with mild detergent when needed. I would say, depending on what you're using this for, you know, if you're using this to dry off your car after you've washed it, you probably don't have to wash this thing too much, but as needed, whatever that implies. You can always email them and ask them, go to their website and ask them what the right amount of, you know, washing time is between cycles or whatever the case may be. If you're going to use this for home use, like obviously if you're picking up spills like I just showed you, wine, soda, that kind of a vibe, just make sure to rinse it out. Give it like a quick wash with some mild soap in your sink or whatever. Have a bucket on hand, or if your sink, if I showed you in a previous video, if your sink has like a stopper where you can stop this up and then let it soak for a minute with some mild soap in there. So let it soak with mild soap so that you can clean it. Wring it out, rinse it, wring it out again, put it in this tube to store it, and then basically it's ready to go for next time. But yeah, I would say if you have like an emergency spill like this, right, just to quickly recap where you spilled some wine or some soda, you don't have to re-soak this for 5 minutes. I would say just put it directly over the spill. It's going to start absorbing. It's going to become more pliable. The more the absorbency kicks in and it absorbs whatever it was that you spilled on the floor. But just rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat, rinse and repeat. Rinse, wring out, repeat. Rinse, wring out, and repeat. Those are the key words there. Rinse, wring out, repeat. Anyways, you kind of get a sense of what's going on there. Anyways, as mentioned before, I will put links to this down there below in the description section. I'll also put links in the comments section. I'll also put this on my Amazon storefront. This is definitely a product that is Old Coot product review approved. Something that I will use and cherish when I'm washing a vehicle, drying a vehicle. Also, in case I happen to have any kitchen accidents, as you saw, or whatever the case may be. Anyways, you kind of get a sense of what's going on there. The real question of the day is, do you shimmy when you chamois, or do you chamois when you shimmy? And I'll catch you all. Comment down below, and I'll catch you all in the next exciting video.